Topic tonight, I'll get right into it. Of course, here, you're Dr. JH3, part of the Dr. JH3 Health and Fitness Challenge. We're doing 25 days straight. We're doing of working out at least 25 minutes. As you hear my voice here, I am not 100% tonight. I'm not gonna lie. I had a fever earlier today and just wasn't feeling right at all. But I want to come on here and, like I said, I was gonna do. I want to come on here, grab enough energy together, and I want to power through this right here. I have a little presentation I have for you guys here. Excuse me, because it's day one of the challenge here. It's day one. And day one, I had to show up for day one. I had to. Even though it would probably be fit for me not to show up at all, just because in fact I'm tired and a little sick here and everything like that. But hope you guys just take care of yourself, stay healthy as much as possible. And with that said, our topic for tonight is they always say everything always works out for how it's supposed to work out. And the topic tonight that I want to talk about for the first day of day one of the challenge here is health is wealth, and why this challenge matters. Why this challenge matters, and why this challenge matters. And of course, like I said, like today, I didn't go to work today. I didn't go to work today because I was totally under the weather. I didn't want to spread it to other people, and it just wasn't feeling well at all. I didn't even work out today either. Just the fact of that, I did a little walking, but that was a little walking, and I tried to do a little bit of that and did some stretching, but nothing of the level I wanted to do today that I had planned. But even think about today, myself here. I didn't get the chance to go to work today because I was feeling sick and all that. So your health is a foundation of everything else that you want to do in life. I had a gentleman I was working with that made over $2 to $3 million. He sold a business, made $2 to $3 million. He made off his business. Him and his wife did, and they sold. I mean, they sold it, and then they put that money into the stock market course, and they yield about, I think, about $80,000 to $90,000 a year. They yield. That's what he told me, anyways. And with that said, they live off this amount here. He's, house is paid for and all that. House is like a $2 million house they have and all this. He's living nicely. But one thing, of course, I'm working with him. So if I'm working with him, guess what that means? That means that he has some kind of health issues going on with him. And if you do it all over again, he said he wished that if he could do it all over again, that he was to focus on his health more. Then, of course, he still wants the money. Of course, he still wants his $2 to $3 million. Of course, still wants that. But he said he wish he had his health, because then he'll be able to travel more because he has some money now and he's a little older. But now, since his health is bad, it's not. Hey, what's going on? How you doing there, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Nuke of the memes. Yeah, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Glad if you're joining, stopping by. Um, I'm under the weather here. You have to excuse me and everything, but I'm talking about health is wealth, and all I'm talking about right now tonight. But it's kind of cliche as people say, is health is wealth. People always say that, and it is. It's true. Health is wealth. And these are some of the questions you ask yourself here. Like today, I didn't go to work today. Didn't, because under the weather and fever, all this like that, going back and forth. And I hope you guys stay healthy out there. Stay healthy and safe out. There's stuff going around and stuff like that. I know here in Virginia, a lot of stuff is going on. In the DMV area, a lot of stuff is going on and stuff. But what I want to touch about it's the foundation. Your health is the foundation of everything that you have going on for yourself here. You're going to take a trip over to Germany. You're going to be doing a lot of walking over there. You're going to be doing. Just wanted to, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Salute you. I appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I'm on here by myself and all, and I truly appreciate it. Appreciate you saying that and stuff like that, man. It really means a lot. Everything. We're gonna keep at it. Keep at it. Definitely. Salute. I got you on that. Absolutely. Now, stay safe out there. Stay healthy. Stay healthy, man. Stay healthy. But what I want to come to you and tell you guys about the Health and Wealth Challenge that we're doing here, of course, about health and wealth. Got you, man. Absolutely. 25 days, of course, we're doing here. 25 days we're doing here. We're doing one Minty Mental Challenge we're doing every day we're doing here. And those Minty Mental challenges, of course, it's just supposed to bring awareness to you guys. Supposed to bring awareness to you guys at all times here. And hopefully awareness of what you're doing and all. Because, if you think about it, we do things automatically. We have patterns that we do. I always talk about patterns all the time. If you look at some other videos, I talk about patterns all the time and stuff like that. What's going on? Hudson, okay. And Killer Bill, okay. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you stopping by. But it's all about patterns. I was talking about. It's all about patterns. It is. If you think about it, you sleep on the same side of the bed every night. Your dog sleeps at the foot of the bed. Okay, appreciate you, man. Your dog sleeps at the side of the bed here, on the foot of the bed. You get up in the morning, brush your teeth, and what I'm talking about? Oh, I'm talking about tonight. I'm talking about health is wealth. I'm talking about here. Health is wealth. Excuse me, guys. I'm under the weather here. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? I'm talking about health is wealth. I'm talking about here tonight, and how it's just vital. Just like for the fact of what I'm talking about, of course, is just myself. I didn't go to work today, so did I make any money today? No, I didn't. I did. Well, I'm salary, but that's another story there. But so I guess I did make money. But the whole thing is I want to be healthy, of course, here, and being under the weather here is just one aspect of it, of course. Just think about it if someone has like cardiovascular issues or diabetes or hypertension or high cholesterol, something like that. And the thing about it, a lot of times people they I know I'm kind of everywhere with this, but they will get diagnosed at maybe say 40, get diagnosed at, and then when they first get diagnosed, they'll be really strenuous on themselves and real strict on themselves and disciplined, and then next thing you know, they will um, be strict for like 6 months, and then they just kind of let go and do their own thing and all that. But they don't understand now, of course, health is wealth, as we talk about, and how is health is wealth is that 10 years from now, 20 years from now, you may have it possibly MI or getting a stent put in, open heart surgery, getting a PET test done, all type of things gonna happen there. What state in the country you do? Okay, okay, okay. I'm in the U.S. I'm in the DMV area. The DMV area I'm in. Um, but yeah, health is wealth. I mean, it's crucial. There's another thing too, and this is maybe I shouldn't say this, but this is kind of, I mean, it's not conspiracy theories and all that, but it's all about money. It's all about money. They make things convenient for you, and of course you have to. Oh, you're in Florida? Okay, Florida's a nice place. I visited a few times. Lived there in Miami for I was like 5 months. I lived in Miami. I don't know what part of Florida you're in personally, but had a good time in Florida. Great time in Florida. Yeah, that's one thing about Florida. Everybody's seems like everybody's in shape, especially down in Miami area, of course, and it's kind of I guess some people say it's fake down there and this and that, but teach his own perspective on life, of course, about that. Um, but anyways, you want to take care of yourself, guys. You want to take care of yourself. Um, you really do here. And the challenge, of course, here I'm under the weather here, as you see, but I want to come on here and really just advocate for you guys taking care of yourself. Even though your dad or your mom had certain things they had, doesn't mean you have to have it. Florida's a really nice place. It is. It is. I do like Florida. I have a good friend down in Florida right now, actually. I can't think of what area she's in Florida, but she's in a nice area and all that. Yeah, really nice area. But one thing you want to do, of course, here, kind of get back, and like Florida. Florida is known for, places to walk, of course, like that and everything. When I think about Florida, I always think about, I think about first. I guess think about Miami more than anything else. I think about Florida, Miami, and then Fort Lauderdale and Orlando. I think about when I think about that, and I think about people being in shape because the weather is, it's the beaches there, of course. I just think about health. I really think about health big time, and even though your parents or your mom or your dad had certain things, doesn't mean that you have to have certain things. It don't matter where you're at in the country or you're outside the country or like that. You definitely want to walk and move as much as possible. Get 10,000 steps in a day. You want to get in a minimum of that, I would say. The part that I live in. Okay. Okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. That's one thing about Florida too. And I know Florida. I remember when I was down in Miami, it would be raining on one side, and then over here be beautiful over here. And then the showers will last maybe about 5 minutes. The showers will last and everything. They wouldn't last long and everything at all. Um, but you definitely want to definitely want to get your workout in, guys, here and everything. What else? What else? What else? I want to talk about tonight. And another thing too, a lot of people are not lazy too. A lot of people are not lazy, for real. Yep, yep. About the weather and everything. A lot of people are not lazy. They're just not making time. Just not making time for it. Because a lot of people, I mean, they know what to do. That's the whole thing about health as well. Like, you know what to do, and we know that our health is so important to us. There's a great book out there. It says, "For once adult, twice a child. Once adult, twice a child." And I talk about this book all the time, refer to it. in this book, they talk about how, and how I kind of broke it down is that we're kids at one time, of course, and then now, right now, I'm just a big kid, because say what to say, like I think 1 to 7 year old that you have, I think it's 1 to 7 that you, what is it, that you're more developmental stages of life, and that you're kind of locked in unless you do some changing afterwards and stuff like that. But excuse me, guys. um, but also too, you're locked into that 1 to 7. You're locked in and all that. So you've been, we've been kind of programmed in a sense here. We've been kind of programmed in a sense. When I was a kid, we worked out. I worked out as a kid. My dad worked out. So guess what? I'm gonna hang out with my dad. I want to be like my dad. And guess what? I'm working out too. My mom's working out. Then I'm working out, and I've been doing that ever since we lived in Germany for 5 years and stuff. What's your favorite place that you lived in? Okay, great question, man. Favorite place? I lived in the Cayman Islands for 2 years. I lived in the Cayman for 2 years, and that was beautiful, man. It was amazing over there. I lived in Cayman for 2 years. That's probably the most, just everything about it was amazing. But we had the hurricanes, of course, and I'm pretty sure you know about it, being in Florida. We had Hurricane Ivan came through and wiped the whole island up, messed the whole island up. It was a Hurricane 5 that we had through there. But also, too, I would say kind of the one I learned the most from, I lived in Kuwait for a whole year. And when I lived in Kuwait or the Middle East, I learned so much about the culture. It's unreal. Food, just about Ramadan and how other cultures do it and stuff like that. I learned so much. It was amazing. It was amazing. Stuff I never knew about. Yeah, we usually have. Yep. Absolutely, hurricanes. Absolutely, them hurricanes are no joke. I got my taste of that hurricane there, and yeah, that was. Yeah, we left the island before it hit the island, and we had 2 hurricane scares. We had a Hurricane Ivan, and right before Hurricane, we had like two other hurricanes. We went to Miami, hung out there, and then came back after the hurricane left, and we're just. We left, we spent money on hotels, of course, and flying. And then we went back to Miami. And then it was like in less than 3 weeks, we had another hurricane came through, and a Hurricane Ivan. And we're like, should we stay? Because we spent all this money already. And it's like, let's take off, let's leave. And I'm glad we did. And that hurricane was no joke. We went back to the island probably less than, I want to say we went back to the island less than 10 months. I think we went back to the island. And the island still looked destroyed. I heard it looks really nice now. I heard they really built it up now and stuff. That's the only thing about living down there and stuff. But yeah. But guys, I'm gonna get off here and everything. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Just the conversation back and forth and everything. Really is my internet is bad. I have okay. I can't. You can't hear me anymore. Okay. No worries, man. I appreciate you showing up and just conversating. You look like Clinton Powell. It's so funny you say that, man. It's so funny you say I look like Clinton Powell. Let me tell you a quick story. Okay? I'll tell this story real quick, and then I'm gonna get on out of here because I'm still under the weather and everything. It's so funny you say I look like Clinton Powell. I had this guy. I went to it's a restaurant over here named a place called Cookout. I don't know if you heard of Cookout before. It's sort of like it's a fast food restaurant and everything. And they have this this guy that I went through the drive-through. And these 2 brother men, they were looking at me kind of all hard and everything. And I gave them my card through the drive-through. And when I gave them, when I gave them the card, my debit card, I gave them a debit card to them. These guys are staring me down. 2 brother men staring me down. And I'm thinking, okay, I hope this guy don't make no funny business. I'm a heterosexual guy and everything. I'm not down like that. So the guys look at me hard looking at me. And they gave me my food, gave me my card back to me. I was like, man, I don't know, what was that about, man? So I got, drove out and everything, came back maybe about 2 weeks later. The same guys are working now. Same guys are working there. So I got my hat on like this, and the guy was like, guys were looking at me again. The guy, he tapped the other guy. Look. And he pointed at me. I'm thinking like, what the heck? I'm going to tell this guy off. This guy does it again, I'm going to tell this guy off. So the guy, he's doing that. I gave him my card. He's still looking at me, scoping me down. Just eyeballing me. I'm thinking like, man, this is something not right here. I don't know if this guy, he's trying to flex on me or something. I don't know. Did I know him from somewhere or something? I'm a pretty cool guy and everything. And you will not believe that guy said, I was about to tell him. So I was like, man, and he said, man, you look like Clinton Clinton Powell. You look like Clinton Powell. And I was like, man, that's what it was all about. And I said, Pinky? I don't look like no dang Pinky. He said, no. You look like the guy that played Pinky. You don't look like Pinky, of course, But anyways, man, it was funny as ever. I'm thinking these guys are looking at me, squaring me up, just looking at me, eyeballing me, and everything. But it was funny. We laughed about it and everything. And every time I go back there, when I see him, we always laugh about it and stuff. But you're not the first person that said that, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys being here too. Um, but but anyway, let me get on out of here, man. Let me get some rest here, get ready, and everything. We got day 2 for the challenge. Hope you guys are doing the challenge with us out there. We're doing 25 days of working out, of course, here. It's a health and fitness challenge. Just 25 minutes. That's it. That's it. We'll get 25 minutes in. You can do more, of course. But we're doing 25 minutes. We're doing here. That's the whole game plan. And we're promoting health. This it is stuff I've seen. Man, it's stuff I've seen. I wish you could see the stuff I've seen. Then I think people would just do more stuff to take care of themselves. Even if it didn't work out, just to walk and move a little bit more, and stay off the phones a little bit too. Especially at nighttime, get more sleep. Um, but anyways, I appreciate you guys here. I appreciate you guys here. We got the great Elijah 24. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Hudson's Sperling, I think that is. And who is that? I can't. It's L something now. How do you say that? 9420. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys being here. Definitely do. Yeah, appreciate you guys being here and everything. But let me get out of here. Make you rest up and everything. You guys join us. This is yep. Join us tomorrow. Of course, it's day 2 of the challenge. Hopefully, I'll be feeling better myself, and I'll be able to participate as much as possible. You guys take care of yourself. Stay strong and be healthy. We love you guys. Take care.